Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man right side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. On the run right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Locates Adonai Mitchell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll come up 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 39. Complete out to the right side. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Working quickly here. Gets this one to Pierce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Taylor. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not.
Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Here's a give up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Dukes out a 1-stop. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. They'll throw it. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. that play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to the air following the pick six. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one's cut along the left sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Colts pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Taylor again. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
He picks up 15 on the play, and the Titans will have a 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Titans with 1st and 10. New set of downs for him from the 46.
70 Lions. And go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10 now. Touchdown, Tennessee! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Trying for the deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He sends this one to the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they pick him off again! And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Catch is made in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, it's Richardson. He's going deep this time. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Caleb Farley has it.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 9-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go, sack.
Back to pass on first and 10. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Titans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
My jersey. You can do better than that.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
This finds Mitchell, complete. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Go!
First and 10 at the
Play action with Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good for another goal.
Let's go!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's keeping it again.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Pierce motioning right. First and goal, here's Taylor. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Come on, come on!
Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Quiddy Pay there to take him down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up.
This really should be the last place in the last. expect a fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans go up by 19. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Caleb Farley has it. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. And the Titans get it back on the final play of the quarter. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Throwing now off play action. Buying some time right. Brought in right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Ready up.
1st down, Tennessee.
Ready.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans keep running away with this. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Colts 16. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Running right, this is Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Ready.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they pick him off again. Jack Jones has got it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
On 1st down, they'll run. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, If you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He finds space into the red zone. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, shot.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead.
Colts 16. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Taylor now up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
From the 37. He's on the move. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey, check that. Go.
Now a give left side. And And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work and playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Richardson. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw complete to Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.